You're watching The Blitz on Pro News 7. Hard-hitting highlights from across the high plains with Lee Baker. Here comes The Blitz on Pro News 7.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the final night of the high school football regular season, the penultimate Blitz. Lots on the line for lots of football teams. Schools jockey for playoff berths. Both City 5A schools already in. But the only thing left was if someone could beat San Angelo Central in league play. That was left at Tascosa earlier today. Should the Rebs win, it would actually help out their rivals at Amarillo High. It would give the Sandys a share of the district championship. Let's head out to Dick Bivens Stadium from earlier today. There's Ken Plunk checking out the lame Tascosa crowd. It'd be nice if some of the fans would show up sometime for Tascosa games. First quarter, no score. The Rebs had muffed the punt. Logan Sawyer of the Bobcats cashes in. He scrambles, touchdown. Nobody lays a finger on him. He dives in anyway. 7-0 Bobcats. Now watch this. Later on offense, Tascosa at the San Angelo on the goal line. Rebs running back Calvin Humphreys breaks loose 79 yards. They call a penalty on the sideline interference on a ball boy. Coach Ken Plunk goes nuts. He fakes throwing his headsets at the referee, and then he has a few words for him, and the ref goes, "That's enough. Yeah, we'll give you a few more yardage." Things go from bad to worse. 3rd and 18 for San Angelo. Sawyer goes deep. It's picked by Newt Harrell. That's a nice play. Unfortunately, when he brings the ball back, he fumbles it back to San Angelo. Let's go to the scoreboard. It was San Angelo winning today. Again, both teams are in the playoffs, 37-14. Monterey tonight just about to beat Lubbock High. Let's go back to last night down in the Hub City. Amarillo High taking on Coronado. There are the Sandy Captains getting ready for the final regular game of the season against the Coronado team that's won one game. Second play of the game, Ashton Tillman around the corner. See ya bye. 46 yards for the touchdown. 7-0 lead Sandys. However, the Mustangs didn't roll over. They come back. They make a game of it. This touchdown, PAT was no good. It was 7-6. Sandy's now on the move again. It's Tillman. He had a big, big night. You'd think if they'd seen this play once, they see it twice, you'd stop it, but he gets all the way down near the 10-yard line. And then later, that led to a touchdown. Then later, Gabe Rodriguez hits Tillman with a nice pass. This is a big gain. All Sandys last night, the final score. Amarillo High wins. Of course, they're bound for the playoffs. There's your final from last night, 42-12. All right, just for the sake of people knowing, Amarillo High and Tascosa will take part of the playoff doubleheader next Friday in Midland against El Paso schools. All right, that's a quarter down on tonight's Blitz. Coming up, we go to the 4A ranks where one team had its playoff hopes in its own hands while another had to hope and wait. That's all next when the Blitz returns. Welcome back. 3 of the 4 playoff berths in District 3 4A had already been decided going into the final week of play, but the battle for the final spot came down to 2 schools, Hereford and Canyon. Simply put, a Hereford win and the Whiteface would be in the playoffs. But should the Herd lose and Canyon beat Plainview, then the Eagles would be in, thanks to beating the Herd earlier in the season. All right, let's see what happened. We check out Hereford and Randall. There's Colin Bowen, the regular starting quarterback for the Raiders. He's out with a broken collarbone. Early on, no score. Herd lined up for a 29-yard field goal. It just sneaks in on the right side, 3-0. Hereford after 1. Second quarter, Randall driving. New quarterback Austin Castillo gives it to Chris Arenas. He bounces outside, down the sideline, steps out at about the 3. The very next play, J.D. Allen rumbles in behind some blockers. 7-3 Randall. Now under 30 seconds to go in the half. Castillo across the middle to Alex Arce. That'd be a first down. I sure hope I pronounce these names right because I never know. And then now under 20 seconds to go, Castillo finds Tristan Woods. Touchdown, makes it 14-3. Let's see what happened. Well, Hereford's not going to the playoffs if this score holds on the scoreboard. It's 24-3. And if it holds up, Again, these are all early scores. Canyons winning, the Eagles would go to the playoffs. Let's go to action here in town. East Side rivals meeting. Of course, it's Power Bowl 5. Look at that interesting-looking new Longhorn. Somebody at the school decided to put together. A little wobbly. It is PD Caprock. PD's first play of the game. Anthony Scott gets loose. Number 26 goes 26 yards. Number 24 does all the way down. But the Dons would have to punt. The Rock then gets the ball. Whoa! We got a bad snap over the quarterback's head. And there would be a whole bunch of exchange of punts. Finally, the Rock, first play later, after an exchange, Michael Guerrero to Seth Chapman. Now watch this play. He gets flushed, 83. Remember 83 because he's going to be a hero later. But right now, they got outside of Chapman with a great catch, outraced the defenders with a conversion, 7-0 Caprock. After another punt, the Horns on the move. This time Guerrero to Connor Harleball. Look at this catch right here, inside the 10. The very next play, they'll throw a little dump down pass. Only problem is he dumped it to 83, the guy who got beat earlier, and he gets the interception. Let's go to the scoreboard. It's a close one. 14-14 in the fourth quarter. Of course, Paladura is not going to the playoffs. Caprock is. And tonight, Friendship looking to go unbeaten on the season. They're leading Dumas 21-14. A couple of quick quarters down, 2 left for highlights and scores. Coming up, a host of playoff possibilities in the 3A ranks, while 1A play still today. A lot of teams battling for postseason. Nobody wants to go to basketball workouts just yet. Stay tuned for more. You're watching The Blitz. Thank you. I love technical issues. Welcome back to The Blitz. This reminder that all tonight's scores can be found on our website, connectamarillo.com/blitz. Also, once the Blitz ends, the video of tonight's fun can also be reviewed, and like always, final scores scroll across the bottom of your screen through midnight. Now more action, this time the 3A ranks, where Borger secured a playoff berth last week in the 4-team district with a win over Perryton. And they would nail down a district championship, would do that, so the Rangers could lose, still be playoff bound if Dalhart beats Pampa. Lots to think about. Let's just go to the football game. Let's just go north. And here come the Bulldogs. And it wasn't a very good start because they kick off to Perryton. And watch what happens. Lindsay Steiner, bless her, is shooting for us tonight. She follows the ball, sort of, and then she picks up the runner. That's not good. Hey, we're going to do it again. So I get to tell you again, it was Lindsay Steiner shooting for us tonight, and it's the opening kickoff of the game. And watch what she does. Bless her, she's following him, and she goes, he's coming right at me. I got to get out of the way. And sure enough, he's running right at her. It's Heriberto Romero, and that's a kickoff return for a touchdown. Perryton has the lead. Bulldogs now with the ball, and they give it to their main man, Terrence Brown. Watch this. He just gets tripped up by his own man, or he ripped off 20 yards. He might have scored. Yeah, later on a short and 4 throw, the Rangers stop him, ball over, but they would have to punt. The Dogs, again, you know, this guy's pretty good. And around the right-hand side goes number 32. If he had a tearaway jersey, he'd score right here, but he's down inside the 10. And then later, he will run it up the gut and into the end zone. Let's see what we have on the scoreboard. Borger right now with a 14-7 lead, and Dalhart is beating Pampa 23-21. All right, let's look at some scores that we have. We have Friona beating River Road by the score of 20-0. I'm going to see what other scores come up tonight. We're having some issues with this page, so I'm just going to tell you quickly that we can tell you that Bushland is beating Lubbock Roosevelt 28-6. Childress losing to Muleshoe 28-2. Friona again blanking River Road 20-0. Dimmitt beating Highland Park 28-6. And Spearman 21-0 over Tulia. Now to action, a team seeking perfection. Let's head to Boys Ranch. Hey, it's Sunray and Boys Ranch at the ranch tonight. Sunray going for a perfect season. Opening drive, Cato Robinson of the ranch takes the snap, rolls right, decides to keep it himself, gets in the end zone. But they say he's going to have stepped out of bounds. Wow, that's okay, because that would set up a 3-yard touchdown run by Alton Killian. It was 6-0 Rough Riders looking to ruin the Bobcats. But on the prowl come the Cats. Here's Talon Dooley, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, races the sideline. Watch this. He comes at our own Matt Hamilton. Matt's an old former player. Watch him stick here and take the hit. Give it right back to him. Yeah, he didn't go down like a, yeah, okay, I won't say anything. Like the weather guys here, they know, is like Cale Steedy would have gone down. It says here on the script, after a penalty, Dooley again takes off and picks up 20. Taking some shots at his co-workers. A couple plays later, it's Dooley again. This time he takes it in for the score. 2-point conversion was 8-6 at this point. Let's see what we have right now. We have the Sunray Bobcats closing in. I believe they've won that game, and they do finish the season perfect with the win at the ranch. I always like it when we have a little competition around here. 6 games in the books and highlights from a couple of more still to come. A pair of biggies in 1A play with the playoffs on the line. Also, playoff football in the land of enchantment tonight. Those numbers and more coming up. You're watching the Blitz. You're confusing me with all that technological stuff. Welcome back. Talking to Matt Hamilton, by the way. Before the break, you saw highlights Sunray Boys Ranch from 1-1A division as the Bobcats look to stay unbeaten. Also in the district, a winner-take-all game to earn the 3rd playoff berth. Sunray Canadian already in, so Stratford and WT High playing for the playoffs this Friday. Again, winner keeps on, loser goes to basketball. Let's head north for the fun at Sam Bass Stadium. He's an outlaw, I think. All right, first quarter. No score. Elks quarterback Braden Palmer faking the trap, keeps it himself, drags tacklers for a nice gain. You know, you don't see too much dirt and dust flying until you get to the small schools with the turf these days. 2 plays later, Justin Mungia takes the handoff, huge hole, run by our Richard Douglas, scores 7-0 Elks. Good shooting, Richard. Next drive, Mungia trying to get the outside, but this time Bryce Martin right there. A lot of the WWE taking him down with an arm bar. Thank you. Matt Hamilton helped write this, apparently. And then Palmer goes right. But he goes low, making a nice solo tackle. Let's go to the scoreboard. And WT High, West Texas High has actually won this game. I believe it's final, so they are in. Stratford out of the playoffs for the first time in a long time. And Panhandle beating Clarendon. Now another game with playoff implications in Vega. Hello. Everybody staying warm. White Deer in Vega. Second quarter, Vega up 29-14 when we get to the game. Kickoff, ball bounces off the Bucks. Jason King picks it up, does some tough running, bounce off tacklers to along midfield, but the drive would stall. Yeesh. All right, now the Longhorn ball. Eric Rohrbach rolling right, finds Josh Cooper, and this will be for a first down inside the stakes. 2 plays later, Rohrbach hands off to Colt Clevenger. He's doing the work, making people miss all the way to extend Vega lead to 36-14. That's a heck of a run right there. Let's look at some score. He's still running. Wow. He's still running. All right, let's go to the scoreboard. Right now we got Vega winning. We got lots of scores. Vega's winning. Also tonight, Booker is going to get in the playoffs because they're going to beat Groover. They haven't been in the playoffs in a long time. Wheeler over Memphis. Claude beating Shamrock. Team will get out of last place. Whoever wins that one. Nazareth ends the season unbeaten. Earth beating Farwell. Holy Cross season ends at Abilene Christian. In 6-man action, Crest beating Hart. Valley over McLean. LaFours beat Darazette, and Headley, that's Headley, getting hammered by Groom. Let's go to New Mexico. Playoff games. Clovis Christian's winning. Adora's losing. Another playoff game. Logan losing to Tatum. Portala's right now up in the mountains, and Riadosa's beating them. In Oklahoma, Problems for Guyman tonight. They're getting beat again. Beaver putting it on Turpin, 35-0. Forgan has beaten Boise City tonight. Hooker over Texoma in the third quarter. Two more scores. Tyrone beating Goodwill, and Balco blanking Buffalo. That's going to do it for tonight's scores. And again, finals on our website, connectamarillo.com/blitz. Playoff pairings should be finalized by Sunday for teams in the Tri-State area. Our own Kale Steve will have a list of them on his Sunday Late Sports. More football to come in hockey. It's next on the Blitz.